Hi, in this video we are going to see about how to create a programming test. So the second step of the process is creating a programming test. We will do this after creating the questions. So let us go back to the portal and see. So this is how we can view the code questions, and there are 3 questions now, 2 with group ID 1 and 1 with group ID 2. This group ID is very important. We should not mix between the tests. Very important thing is, please do not mix the group ID between tests. For a particular test, you should have at least one unique group ID. When you are going to go to next test, the group ID should be completely different from whatever we have done till that. So to create a test, there are 2 options. One is IPS, another one is PAT. What is the difference is, PAT is for evaluation. So we will have generally 40 minutes for the PAT, right? So when you are going to choose this PAT option, you will not see the time. You cannot have a flexibility over it. In IPS, you can give your own time. That is just for practice we are giving. Okay. So we will say this is test 1 and the course is this one, right? Group ID. Here it is asking the group ID. Now I have got 2 questions in the group ID 1 and 1 question in the group ID 2. Suppose I want all the students to get all the 3 questions, then how should I give us? I should give us 2, 1. So both the questions from first of all I should give the group ID 1, 2. Group IDs are 1 and 2. Next parameter is the number of questions. If I give 2, 1, then it will take 2 questions from group ID 1 and 1 from group ID 2. And now we can give the duration. I can give any number of minutes. Actually we are giving it in number of minutes. So I can give 300 or 500 and so on. Now we can click the create. During creation, actually boundary checking will be done, whether the parameters given are correct or not and so on. Now I am going to create another one, test 2, the same group IDs. Now I want to take one question from group ID 1, then I will give 1, 1. What the system will do is, when it is scheduling, it will randomly assign one of the question out of the 2 with group ID for the student, right? So randomization is possible when you are giving number of questions less than the total number of questions in the group ID. Okay, so randomly it will assign some questions for the students. That is also possible, and you can create with only 1 also, that is also possible. Suppose I want only questions from group ID 2, then we can give that also, that is also possible. This is how we will create test in VPROPEL. And when you are going to do PAT, I will just show the difference. The procedure for filling all these are same, but you can find that duration is not present because internally we assign 40 minutes for the test. That is for uniformity. PAT will be conducted for all the students. This is a mostly this is used for university core subjects. So for uniformity, what we do is we give 40 minutes for PAT. So whenever in your schedule you have got PAT, you have to use this option and create the test. Okay, thank you.